Hi, this is John Alkire, Coach Coordinator, Folsom National Little League. We're providing you a DVD for coaches and managers to give you the fundamentals for this year's baseball season. Today we're going to go through a series of drills. We're going to cover proper throwing mechanics. We're going to go through defensive positions. We're going to talk about team defense, fundamentals of fielding ground balls, outfield drills, hitting drills. We're going to give you everything you're going to need to prepare your kids for the 2011 season. So join me in this developmental DVD. I want to talk about a couple grips on the baseball that we want to be thinking about. If you look at the baseball here, we've got a horseshoe on the ball by the seams. I like to hold the grip there. You have better control, velocity. And the little kids with the smaller hands are going to have a 3-finger grip on the horseshoe, which I call the W grip. It looks like a W. And then the 2-finger, as they get older, will turn into what I call the V grip. So again, 2 grips on the horseshoe, W, and we've got a V grip for the older kids. A good drill for throwing mechanics at the younger divisions, I'm saying T-ball, farm, and even A-ball, is what we call wrist flips. And the reason why we're doing wrist flips, it's an important part of throwing the baseball. We want our wrists, when we throw at release, to snap through. And there's a drill that can help us get the kids to do this. A lot of kids you're going to see at this level, they push the ball, there's no snap of the wrist. And so what we're doing on wrist flips is basically taking our glove, we're going to put it underneath our elbow like this, arm up like this, and we're basically just going to snap through on our throws. So it's just a snap. We're not going to go, we're just nice and level here, snap with our wrist. We're looking for backspin that looks like this. Some good backspin as we release off our fingers on the snap. So this is what it's going to look like in a drill. I'm going to do it with JP. Basically on a knee, as you can see, glove here, elbow here, arm up. I've got the V grip. You can see that because I'm a bigger guy, so I can use the V. And watch, I'm going to snap. You're going to see backspin as I flip. As you see, JP's coming back. There's good backspin as I snap through. Snap. The drill we just did with the wrist flip, we were on our knee, and we can go ahead and stand it up now and stand in a position like I'm in now, which we're almost like we're throwing. Leg out, same positioning with our hands, and we're just going to flip. And you got to really put a lot of snap into this, get that backspin, as you can tell. Okay, we just completed the wrist flip drill, and another one for throwing mechanics we can accomplish is T-position drill, and I'm going to demonstrate what a T-position drill is. We want to start off facing a partner, but basically we're going to get our arms up into what looks like a T, and why we call it a T is because we're set up like a T. Basically, hand is up here like this. I don't want it down. I don't want it like this. You see a lot of kids throwing like this. I call that throwing grenades. We're not throwing grenades, we're throwing baseballs. Turn the baseball away, up. Glove hand is going to be like this, and we're going to hold it, and you can tell we look like we're in a T. And from here, we're going to basically pull with our glove. This glove is going to pull to our hip, which is going to get us in this power position, arm in a good slot, follow through. So again, up, T, make sure that V's to the sky. I call it the V or the W for the younger kids, is to the sky here. Pull with our glove, throw. We got some kids here in the T position. We're working on the T. Basically what we're looking for is Adam's got the W here. You can see that W. We want his arm right here. W to the sky. Shoulder about right here, glove side. Good. Stay there, Adam. Johnny's in the T here. See his W to the sky. Good elbow here. Hold it up. We got Connor here. We want his up higher. But again, he's got V to the sky. He's a little older. And we got JP here. That's the T slot that we're looking for. Now, Adam, pull with your glove and just follow through. Don't throw. Just pull and throw. Go ahead, Johnny. Good, Con. Good, JP. Okay, now we're going to go into a drill that we use for the younger divisions again. Again, we're looking at T-ball and farm, even A-ball maybe, but it's just how to catch. A lot of the kids at this level have trouble using their glove, finding where they're needing to position the glove to catch the ball wherever the ball is thrown. There's a drill I do that looks like this. I'm going to demonstrate. We have no ball in this process. We're just in front of the player, and we're going to point to different points to watch how they're going to move their glove and the proper way to do that. So with Connor, we're going to point throwing the ball there. Good. Ball goes there. Good. Ball down there. Good. Ball down there. Backhand. Good. Ball down and ball up. It's important that we go through these because you're going to see a lot of the kids at the lower divisions, when there's a ball on this side of them, they want to take their glove going this way, which is improper and very difficult to catch. We're looking for that crossover mentality on that ball. So again, it's going to just look here, 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 up and down. So what we do as coaches is we just point, so we might speed it up a little bit. Okay, now we introduce a baseball into this drill. We don't want to necessarily not tell them where it's going right now because we're phasing into this process. So basically I'm still going to use the point method, but then I'm going to point to where I want it to go, and then I'm going to introduce the baseball to the position that I want them to be in. So like this. Good. Good. Good, just like that. And then after we go through that phase, we're really not going to tell him because we're going to feel comfortable how they're reacting to the baseball. So now he's just going to react where I throw the baseball because that's what real baseball is going to be like. So he's not going to know where I'm going to go, he's just going to react. Good. Good. Connor backhand. Good. Okay, now we're going to talk about infield and how we take ground balls, the proper way to do so. There's the setup. We always want the kids to be ready for the ball potentially being hit to them. We don't want to see kids like this. We don't want to see kids like this. We don't want to see kids like this, right? We want our kids ready for the baseball. And basically what I like to teach is what's a step in before the ball is possibly hit in the game. It's called a right-left. So basically it's pitcher starts to throw, or a dad and coach's pitch is about to throw. It's right-left, and we're going to get in position. So again, we're waiting for the pitcher to throw, right-left, and then we get into what I call the alligator. Basically, ball's hit to me, glove's going to get on the ground. A lot of these kids wait till the last second to get the ball to the ground. We want to get it right, left, ball's hit, glove on the ground, open wide. Top hand up like this, and we're going to alligator it into our glove and get it up here to set up for a throw to first or to any base. So I'm going to get one rolled to me right now. I'll show you what it looks like.
You do it again.
See how wide my feet are? I'm nice and wide. And then I'm ready to throw to first.
Get the glove down.
Oh boy, Adam. Another drill that you can incorporate into practice with this alligator concept of infield is take the glove off and have your team work on ground balls with bare hands, really working on, again, that alligator process, getting that hand on the dirt, getting it in. This is tough to do without a glove, so it's going to require hand-eye coordination. It's going to really help develop those skills. It's going to look something like this. You see, I got to really make sure my eyes are down on the ball, getting it in, and doing the alligator. The drill that we're going to go over now is still according to infield principles and still going to incorporate the alligator the best we can, but we're going to move the players around now. Balls aren't always hit to us every time it's hit. They move up in the gaps. We got to be able to move and get to that baseball with our feet. This is going to be more in the older divisions, AA, AAA, and majors. Incorporating these type of ground balls in practice is crucial because they need to know how to move to the baseball. And what we're talking about here is the best responsibility for an infielder is if the ball's hit on either side of them, their job is to get their body to fight in front of the baseball. If you can't get in front of the baseball and it's too far away from you, you'll incorporate either a backhand or forehand to make that play. And Coach Steve's going to demonstrate kind of what that looks like. See him get in front of the baseball, he moved his feet, shuffled over, got in front. Always try to get in front. We're going to move these balls around in practice so they're used to this. Here's a backhand, perfect. He couldn't get himself in front of it. So as we did the infield drills as coaches and managers, we're looking for the kids to have good throwing positions, either going to second base or first base, whatever may be happening in the situation. So as we get ourselves in front of the ball, and we need to make a quick throw, we're already down low. We want to kind of shuffle forward and fire. A lot of times in Little League, you'll see these kids get the ball, and they stand straight up, take a couple steps. By that time, that guy's made more steps towards first to be safe. Faster the better. Get it? Fire. It's got to be quick on the feet. If you got a backhand, step, fire. That's how it should look. We don't have time to stand up and try to make that throw. So we want to get it, set our feet, fire. This is not worked on a lot in practice in my experience. A lot of coaches don't have time with the outfielders. I think it's very important, and at least this drill will give you something that you can do to help with their footwork, help with their reaction to the baseball. Basically, what we're going to do in this drill is there's 3 parts. Outfielders set up in the outfield. A ball could be hit this way, that way on them, or straight at them. No ball's ever hit right at guys. So we just want them to get a reaction time and how to open up their body. A ball hit on this side of them, I'm looking for a reaction like this. Ball's hit, they're going to open up, get the glove up, and go to the ball. The ball's hit on this side of them, they're going to see it off the bat, react, and go this way with their glove. And then we have the scenario where you get a ball that's hit over their head. I want them to see that off the bat, open up, and get back to the ball. Technically, if they can get there fast enough, we want them to react very quickly to it so they can get underneath it and catch and be set up to make a throw. So now we're going to demonstrate what this looks like. And again, coaches, we're just looking for reactions. We're looking for the right technique in their movements toward the ball, trying to get under the ball, get set, make the catch, so that we can get a good throw into the infield. We got this player here is AAA level, majors level. And again, we're incorporating this outfield drill. We're looking for him to react to where the baseball is, open up to that side. Good. And if you notice on Connor here, and I'm not picking on him, but I am, coaches, as he goes back on the ball, he's still catching and his feet are moving. What we're looking for, and you'll work on this here, we're looking for getting to the ball and get set underneath so we make the catch and we're ready to make a throw to the base that we need to throw it at. So again, getting to the ball, catch, throw. Let's see if Connor can do that. Get there and stop. Good. Get to it, stop. Good, now you're throwing. We just covered some drills on fly balls to the outfield for the players to work on in practice, and now we know that there's balls that are hit on the ground, singles, doubles, those type of things, where the outfielder has to stop that ball and get it in accurately to the base. So we're going to work on some movements here, and basically what we're looking for on fielding that ground ball, Coach Steve's going to demonstrate it, but we're looking for obviously protecting the ball on a hard hit so it doesn't get by him and we get extra bases. And we're also talking about when he's got to make a throw either home or to second because the guy's making another base, how to field that on the ground and how to do a crow hop for some power and throw it to the base. So this is what it's going to look like. This will be a hard ball hit. So we're going to try to protect this thing from going past him, which you see a lot in Little League. Here's something you can do. Perfect. See how he puts his knee down, stops that ball so it doesn't get past him for extra bases. This would be on a hard single, nobody on. Okay, now he's going to do what he'd be if we got runners that are going to be running on him. He's going to try to throw either second, third, or home. Notice him fielding it off to the side of him, so he's moving forward and then he crow hops for the power throw. As you see, every throw he gathers his footwork so he can make a good throw accurately. There it is. Okay, I mentioned crow hop as a part of getting power, generating power to throw it in the infield. This is for the older levels, majors, I'd even go juniors and higher. Basically longer throws, bigger fields. But you're going to notice Coach Steve, when he gets it, he's going to get it off to the side, he's going to field it off to the side of him, and he's going to do something like this, where he's generating that power to throw a bullet to the base. You see it a lot in Major League Baseball, and you'll see what this looks like. Here he's going off to the side, crow hop, fires. Perfect.
A couple more.
Yep. This is a drill you can do during practices, coaches, right here. You can just get your outfield out here and work on just this, throwing to second base, third base, whatever you want to do. Good throw to the chest. Now we're going to work on the process of cutoffs and relays. This is again in the older divisions, AA, AAA, majors, and beyond, and above that. Basically, this is when a ball's hit way out in the outfield, and say the guy hits a double in the gap here or over the outfielder's head, he's probably going to try to stretch into a double on this. We're going to work a cutoff relay process to try to get him out at second base. Basically, we have a scenario set up where we have a shortstop who, and a left fielder, ball's going to be hit, as you can see the baseball's out there, over the left fielder's head. Shortstop is now going to be the cutoff guy to get the out at second to the second baseman who's going to be covering second base on this play. So he's basically going to come out, get in line with the base and where the baseball is. The key is creating a line. We don't want him throwing to me here when the base is way over here. He's going to get lined up with where the base is, get out halfway in between the base and where the baseball is, hands up, this is the shortstop, calling